To welcome BikeNext 2026 Royal Enfield Classic 350 has always been more than just a motorcycle. It's an emotion, a symbol of heritage, and for many riders, their first real connection with motorcycling. Now in 2026, the Royal Enfield Classic 350 continues that legacy but with smarter engineering, refined performance, and subtle modern updates that make it more relevant than ever, while still staying true to its old-school soul. At first glance, the 2026 Classic 350 looks instantly familiar, and that's exactly the point. Royal Enfield hasn't tried to reinvent the design. Instead, they've polished it. The teardrop-shaped fuel tank, the round headlamp, the curved fenders, and the iconic silhouette remain unchanged. However, look closer and you'll notice improved paint finishes, richer chrome detailing on select variants, and more premium color options inspired by classic military and heritage themes. The metal body panels feel solid and reassuring, something that has always been a strong point of the Classic series. The headlamp remains round, but now features improved LED lighting hidden behind a traditional lens, blending modern visibility with vintage style. The rear tail lamp and indicators follow the same philosophy, keeping the retro look alive while meeting modern safety and visibility standards. The seat is wide, well-cushioned, and designed for long rides, offering excellent comfort for both rider and pillion. The riding posture is upright and relaxed, with wide handlebars and forward-set footpegs that make the bike feel welcoming for riders of all experience levels. Powering the 2026 Royal Enfield Classic 350 is the familiar 349cc, single-cylinder, air-oil-cooled engine, new further refined to meet the latest emission norms without sacrificing character. This engine produces around 20 horsepower and 27 Nm of torque, and while those numbers may not sound exciting on paper, the real magic lies in how the power is delivered. The torque comes in early, making city riding effortless and highway cruising calm and stress-free. Royal Enfield has worked extensively on engine refinement, and it shows. Vibrations, once a talking point for older classics, are now minimal even at higher speeds. The engine feels smoother, more composed, and more responsive, especially in the low to mid-range. The 5-speed gearbox is slicker than before, with well-spaced ratios that suit both relaxed cruising and daily commuting. Clutch action is lighter, making stop-and-go traffic much easier to manage. On the road, the 2026 Classic 350 feels planted and confident. It's built on the proven J-Series platform, which offers better chassis balance and improved handling. The suspension setup consists of telescopic forks at the front and twin shock absorbers at the rear, tuned more for comfort than aggression. Potholes, broken roads, and speed breakers are handled with ease, making this bike perfectly suited for real-world riding conditions, especially in countries where road quality can be unpredictable. Braking duties are handled by disc brakes at the front and rear, supported by dual-channel ABS as standard across all variants. The braking performance is progressive and reassuring, offering good bite without feeling too sharp. This makes the Classic 350 beginner-friendly while still being dependable for experienced riders. The instrument cluster keeps things simple yet functional. You get an analog speedometer paired with a small digital display that shows fuel level, trip meters, odometer, and gear position indicator. Depending on the variant, Royal Enfield also offers its Tripper navigation system, which provides turn-by-turn navigation via Bluetooth connectivity. It's a thoughtful addition that adds convenience without cluttering the classic look. One of the biggest strengths of the 2026 Royal Enfield Classic 350 is its versatility. It's not trying to be a sport bike or an adventure machine. Instead, it focuses on being a comfortable, stylish, and reliable companion for everyday rides. weekend getaways, and long, soulful journeys. The exhaust note remains deep and thumpy, a signature sound that fans of the brand absolutely love. It's not loud or aggressive, but it has a presence that adds to the overall riding experience. Fuel efficiency is another area where the Classic 350 performs well. With an average mileage of around 35 to 40 km per liter, it strikes a good balance between performance and economy. The fuel tank capacity is generous enough to allow long rides without frequent fuel stops, adding to its touring-friendly nature. In terms of pricing, the 2026 Royal Enfield Classic 350 is expected to be priced starting around 2.1 lakh to 2.4 lakh in local currency, depending on the variant and finish. While it may seem slightly premium compared to some competitors, what you're paying for is heritage, build quality, brand value, and a riding experience that's hard to replicate. What truly sets the Classic 350 apart is its emotional appeal. This is a motorcycle that isn't rushed. It encourages you to slow down, enjoy the journey, and connect with the road. It's perfect for riders who value character over outright speed, and comfort over aggression. Whether you're riding through city streets, cruising on open highways, or exploring scenic back roads, the Classic 350 makes every ride feel special. In 2026, the Royal Enfield Classic 350 doesn't try to chase trends. Instead, it proudly carries forward its legacy while embracing just enough modern technology to stay relevant. It's a motorcycle built for those who appreciate timeless design, relaxed performance, and a deep connection between rider and machine. For anyone looking for a bike that feels more like a companion than a machine, the 2026 Royal Enfield Classic 350 continues to be one of the strongest choices in its segment.